For fathers who are listening and may be in the early stages of grief, what words of encouragement or hope would you want to leave with them today?
If you face the pain and mind it and are patient with yourself, there's hope. It's going, you are different now. You're changed. And the goal is to find out how you're different, talk it out with someone who's a professional, who isn't emotionally invested in you so that you can say whatever is on your mind that may be antisocial or whatever, so that you can say it and get it out there. I encourage you to keep a journal if you're a writer or are so inclined. Poetry, writing song lyrics, writing a journal, writing a story, a short story, a novel, whatever it is. I would encourage you to look for ways to process these emotions. And there's no time limit on this. People have asked me, does time heal? I think time makes it easier, but I think a lot depends on what you're going to do with it and how you're going to process it. Final thought. I mean, there are a lot of different things that I could say, but I really think that it's important to take breaths, to breathe, to be in the moment. We spend all our time regretting the past and fearing the future, and we become ineffective in the moment. And I think cultivating the moment is something that is worth pursuing. And I think a practical way of doing that is to learn how to breathe mindfully, to take deep breaths, be aware of the moment, be aware of yourself, your emotions, and take your time. Don't rush this. Try not to anesthetize the pain. It's okay to feel it and to get it out. And I think that if you cultivate those kinds of things in the long run and take the long view, in the long run, you'll find that it will change. Things will change. Right now, it's a blur, and it seems like you're the only one experiencing these emotions. It's like no one else understands. A lot of people understand. And here's the other thing. 5 years from now, you'll be the one to be able to comfort someone because you've been through what they're going through now. And so keep track of how this feels. There was a person who took one of my memoir writing classes, and he kept a journal, and he was writing a memoir about his wife's death. And he told me that he went back and looked at his journals, and he said, I forgot how angry I was at the time, because he had written it down, and that helped process it and get it onto the page. So it was no longer a burden to him in the real life, but he was able to go back to those journals and extract it and be reminded that too was part of the process. Anger was part of the process. So yeah, I mean, we've talked about a lot of things, getting together with other people who have experienced this. There's reason to be hopeful. There really is. In spite of, you may not believe me when I say that, but, James and I have both been through the mill, and we got through it, and we are different because of it, but we are also changed because of it. But both of us have found a way to work our lives forward by appropriating that pain and processing it and using it, and not only becoming stronger because of it, but being able to encourage others at the same time.